guess it all started at the beginning on one of our first dates when I started asking you about gift ideas for your upcoming birthday.
I wasn't crazy about jewelry, and I even wanted to give him an example, like even when I get married one day, whoever I marry, I do not want an engagement ring. I would want a Phil Harris horse saddle.
Since I was 2 years old, I have loved horses and have always wanted one. Finally, when I was 12 years old, my parents gave in and bought me a horse. I've won 12 world championship titles and was a college athlete at University of Georgia. Phil Harris is one of the most famous saddle makers in the country, if not the world. I love the way he designs horse saddles, so that is why I wanted a Phil Harris saddle.
From the moment I met you, I knew you were unlike any other girl I've ever met before. And so this was completely in keeping with everything that I knew about you. So I liked it. I thought it was unique. I thought it was different, very special. And very quickly, I knew that you were the woman that I wanted to marry one day. I spent a lot of time thinking about how to propose with a horse saddle because I can't just pull out of my pocket at a fancy dinner. I wanted to take her on an adventure. I wanted the scenery to be beautiful. I wanted to be a place filled with culture, just a relaxing, fun vacation with horse riding. So through my research, I discovered a place in Ecuador called Hacienda Zuleta, tucked away in the Andes Mountains, and it was perfect. When I knew I was going to be buying a horse saddle sometime in the upcoming year, I knew that I needed to get in touch with one of Laura's old horse trainers, Tim Gillespie. I called up Tim in January and I told him, Tim, I'm crazy about Laura Upton and I'm going to be asking her to marry me. Tim came through, he was excited, he was fired up, and after about 7 months of phone calls and of Tim and Phil working on making this saddle, Phil gives me a call and says, Adam, saddle is done. Phil Harris and his crew really outdid themselves. This saddle was a masterpiece. The leather was ostrich leather, crystals were all Swarovski, the leather patterns were all hand-etched, the metal silver plates were all hand-etched into the most intricate, beautiful designs that I've ever seen in my life. So, Laura's pretty darn good at riding horses. I have a ways to go. So because I didn't want to ruin the surprise, I had to keep a few secrets from Laura. There were a few days when I told Laura that I had to go to work, when in fact I was actually going to get secret horse lessons. I kept the idea of my trip secret for a long time until Laura started asking me about what should we do on her vacation at the end of the summertime. And I told her, I actually have a trip planned for you, but I'm not going to tell you anything else about it until we're driving to the airport.
To my surprise, Adam brought out a wrapped present. I can't wait to see it. And it was a photo album of our first year together. And it was, the way he told me was, it was at the end of the photo album where he finally revealed where he was taking me. Turn the page to discover where I'm taking you.
This is so awesome.
Oh, Ecuador! There was pictures of the place we were going to and all the fun, relaxing things that we were going to do once we're there.
We got to the airport, checked our baggage, boarded the plane, had great flights, landed in Quito, Ecuador.
We stayed the night in Quito because our plane got in pretty late. The next morning we took a scenic drive through the mountains to get to Hacienda Zuleta.
I woke woke up that morning more excited than I had ever been in my entire life. I was really looking forward to popping the question and planning the rest of our lives together. Once we arrived, one of the guys that worked here immediately started distracting Laura by taking her to the baby horses, while I was able to sneak away for a secret phone call that I had to take, but really I was getting mic'd up. So then I went to get Laura because I had something that I wanted to show her in the garden.
Before I do it, we were turning the corner and all I saw was this winding path of rose petals. And as soon as I saw that, I knew he was going to ask me to marry him.
And then as we walked up,
oh my word,
and I saw the horse saddle in sight, I realized, whoa, the moment has come. All I was thinking about was what I'm going to say next. There's something here that I want to show you. I felt her hand kind of tighten in mine, and I knew that she was excited. And I walked her through the path of rose petals to the end of the garden, and then I saw her eyes get all big and sparkly.
oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
Laura Upton, I love you. I love you with all of my heart. And when God made you, there's no doubt that He had me in mind, because I can't imagine Him making two people more perfect for each other than you and me. I see you as the most beautiful and remarkable woman that God has ever made, and the best friend that He could ever give me. I want to grow old with you. I want to have a family with you. I want to protect you, honor you, respect you. There are 7 billion other people in the world, and you're the only one I can't imagine spending a single day without. There's nothing in the world that I love more than you.
With you?
Will you marry me?
Yes, I would love to spend my whole life with you.
Kick the dust off your back, don't look back. Give all the diamonds, you know, a fake heart.